it's truly different. The star of the show is with us right now. Michael Rosenbaum is with us. He stars in the new show called Impastor. Impastor. It's about a gambler, a ne'er-do-well, maybe a guy with, he's got a nice heart, but he's kind of screwed up.
He might have a heart.
Okay.
He's in with the wrong people.
He's on the run, and he arrives in a small town pretending to be the new pastor they have been waiting for.
My life had been saved by a miracle, and I tried to figure out why. Then gave up and got totally wasted on weed and tequila.
Good morning. What's all this?
All-night prayer fest.
A prayer fest.
Yeah, first I pig out on some snacks, then I pig out on the Bible. One of my guilty pleasures.
Well, it certainly is a messy pleasure. And you know what they say, cleanliness is next to...
Impossible.
All right, now let's take a look at the poster for the Impastor, okay? Read what it says here, Michael.
Dear Lord, don't let anyone find out the town's new gay pastor isn't gay. Oh, and I'm not a pastor either.
Yeah, we left out that part.
And there you have the print. First of all, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Michael. Thank you.
A rock star? You are
a
Roxia, or you're a roxing it today.
Oh, thank you.
You heard that
Michael.
before?
Yeah.
No.
Really? Well,
That was a
And
first.
you, my friend, are Rosenbauming it today.
I am Rosenbauming. Hopefully not Rosenbauming.
So you're not just a fake pastor, you're a fake gay pastor. How does that get thrown into the mix?
Well, this guy, he's kind of like a little bit of a fool, and he's got a bad past, and he's always been trying to do right, but he didn't come from, he didn't have a dad around or a mom, and his girlfriend breaks up with him, and he's on the, he's running from these sharks, and he's kind of, life's just bad. He's about to jump off a bridge, and he ends up getting this guy's identity.
There's a moment, it's a little bit like...
I don't want to give it away.
I'm not giving it away either.
Yeah.
It's a little bit like It's a Wonderful Life. Do you know that scene?
Oh, yes.
Okay, and taken to another degree.
To another level. And he pretty much takes this guy's life, who he finds out is a gay pastor in a small town.
Okay.
And at first he just wants to get in there, get this guy's money out of his account, and then just take off. And then he figures, wow, this is the best scam I've ever done. This is amazing. I should.
So he gets into it.
And he kind of gets into it, and he falls in love with this little town and all these. And he has to actually, he has to be gay. And how do you do that? How do I? And I have to be a pastor. And I have to give sermons.
There you are, being a pastor, right?
There I am. I had to give a sermon and kind of improvise the sermon. I mean, it's written, but my character, as an actor,
we grasp
you get that?
Is that what an actor does?
Yeah.
He does. He memorizes lines.
But makes it sound like.
Yeah,
and
and hopefully
memorized.
that's the case in this show.
And so the premise...
Fish out of water. He's fish out of water.
Yes. It's more than a fish out of water. It's like an alligator out of something, okay. But the town takes... There's a Sarah Rue plays a character.
Who's brilliant in this, by the way. She plays the church assistant.
Absolute belief.
Right.
In other words, you can't do anything to violate her narrative of who you are.
Right. I mean, she is just a good person. And I think Buddy's so the antithesis of that he is just, he's like, I can't believe there's such good people in this world. And he finds this little town, and there is actually good in the world.
Does it get to him?
I think it does. I think it's like it becomes sort of in a weird way this family that he never had. And as the show goes on, and not that he's like a good guy, but there's these nuances that he's like, maybe there's just a spark, maybe there's just a hope, maybe there's this divine intervention, maybe there is a God.
Now the show has...
without hitting you over the head with a hammer,
So this is a comedy, though. This is
a dark comedy.
A comedy, very different from your Smallville role.
Yes,
on many
I would
levels.
say so.
In fact, in this role, you have hair.
What do you prefer? The baldness or the hair?
Excuse me, which one is you in this picture?
I'm the less attractive one in the middle. I'm like the Oreo cookie, the filling between the two good looking.
I will say you pull off the bald look really well.
You like the bald look, so you're more attractive to the bald guy. Is that what you're telling me?
I don't know. It's not about the hair, really. It's just about the attitude.
Personality, isn't it?
No, it's not about the personality. It's about the attitude. Like how nervous you can make me feel, how...
Really? How nervous do you want to be?
I'm not nervous at all right now, so
really?
Whatever you're doing isn't working.
Tell her you've done something dark in your life and she'll love you more.
Yeah.
Oh, I've done a lot of dark things in my life. And I bring it to the show. I bring it to Impastor.
Okay. Well,
you'll get to see a lot of dark things.
We'll see.
You will.
Okay.
There were some people unhappy with the show.
Of course, you're going to have that.
Yeah. Now, but you're saying...
But by the way, the reviews have been sensational. Let's not leave that out.
Oh, I don't mean the critics. I mean certain
real people.
Christian
Real
groups
people,
have been
yeah.
Sure, but we don't try to mock religion. We don't try to bash gay people. We don't, you know, if we're doing that, we're not doing our job. I mean, this is, first of all, me as an individual, as a human being, I like to make fun of everybody, mostly myself. Right. Self-deprecating humor is the best, but you got to make.
And you're a pretty funny guy.
Well, not right now, but usually, my grandma tells me I'm funny. That's why I got into
the
business.
You're funny, except at this moment when you need to be funny.
When I need to be funny.
The whole thing about comedy, and we've been talking about this. There's some people who believe everything is fair game for comedy, and comedy actually humanizes everything.
I believe that.
And there are some people who are not born with that gene. Yeah. And they don't get that ever.
They should become Amish and just get rid of their TVs.
Now you've ticked off the Amish.
No.
Nice
going. The Amish won't be watching this. They don't believe in TVs. But you're going to get a lot of critics out there and people who are just like, I like the millionmoms.com. Well, I want to join them. Yeah, you know, but I'm not going to. But, you know, these Million Moms, they haven't even really seen the show, and they're saying this is bashing Christianity. And it's not at all. You have to kind of watch the show. Remember, it's this guy who's a fish out of water who's just kind of, it's a balancing act, and he's faking his way through all this. So we don't.
How many episodes have you done?
We did 10 episodes, and they start July 10th, which is 15th. My publicist is going to kill me. 15th July. That's next Wednesday. Yes. At 10:30, and I'm telling you, it's a lot of fun. I'm not just saying this. I love the show. This group. Remember Sledgehammer? David Rashi's on the show.
Well, I happen to be a particular fan of Sledgehammer and David Rashi. So I was very happy to see that he's in it because he has that dry sense of humor. He plays against himself, sort of, in a way that's great.
He's the church president, and he doesn't want to have anything to do with me. He's like, you're not going to perform any
Where'd you
gay acts here, are you? And I'm like, what? You're not going to perform any?
No way.
I mean, you know, it's like, he's very funny. Now, what were you saying?
I was just going to ask where you shot it.
We shot it in Vancouver,
hold on, just a moment.
British Columbia.
I need to stop you for a moment. Repeat it in my ear again.
We're having technical difficulties here.
All right, we're just going to report that the New York Stock Exchange, which is the heartbeat of the economy here, trading has just stopped and suspended. Whoa. There's a technical problem going on. Earlier today, we had the glitch basically shutting down United Airways. Whether any of these things are related, I don't know. Yeah. But they happened in time a couple of hours apart. So what you're looking at here right now with Dow Jones down 228, 231 here, that's going to stop because they are stopping trading there right now. Hell of a way to end your interview, huh?
I got to get out of here. I got to call my business manager. Get my business manager.
Dramatic ending.
All right.
Okay, Michael, good to see you. Impastor premieres a week from tonight on TV.
Thank you, guys. Real treat.
Thank you.
Thanks for having
me. Thank you.
Which one do you like better?
You can get away with both.
I like the hair. Come on.
All right.